Hey Scorpio, welcome back to Start of the Universe Tarot. We are doing the mid-month check-in. I already have the spread out. I know that's not something I do very often. I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to talk about it because it is October and, I did try to do something festive, at least something, aesthetically pleasing as far as, like October theme goes. But what I did end up doing is I kind of got called to do this down the rabbit hole spread that is actually an original from the Alice the Wonderland Oracle from Lucy Candavish. So this is a spread that's recommended with her deck. So what I did was, since we're still doing the Mystical Magna Tarot for October, I split the major arcana, got us our spread right here, and put whichever ones were left over back into the deck. And we're going to use the mystical to clarify. But we also have up here the Wonderland Oracle. I actually have two. The only other sign that came out with two Scorpio was Capricorn. So either A, you have a Capricorn placement, or B, you are dealing with the Capricorn. But there are only two signs that got two highlighted challenges for basically for the next couple weeks. It's basically we're highlighting mid-October to about the first week of November, okay? So yeah, these are two highlighted challenges that you have here. We have messages from the moon here because we do have the new moon in Libra tonight, as well as the Hunter's moon on the 31st. So this is the any messages based on those lunar vibes on what direct action you should be taking between now and then. I also have on the outskirts over here the Oracle of the Mermaids that is going to basically uncover any outside influences that might be directly affecting you, Scorpio. And let me go ahead and explain the fall down the rabbit hole, right? This first card is going to be the White Rabbit. So this is the opportunity that you are expected to either chase, go after, or what it is that inspires you. The second card here will be representing the fall. It's what you learn about yourself on the way down. The third card here is what you need to release. This fourth card here is the Madness. So any challenging thoughts or doubts you may have about yourself, any insecurities that may be holding you back. This is the challenge, the wisdom. So this is the lesson learned up until now. This is the challenge, which is the climb out of the rabbit hole. The ascent, which is what has the tools and knowledge that have manifested in the 3D to your benefit, how to apply the knowledge. And then we have, of course, the awakening, which is after this journey you would have changed. So this is how you are perceived by the world with your new known knowledge, or how you present yourself to the world. Okay, that being said, I just get a kick out of the fact that it's called Down the Rabbit Hole. I'm a fucking big conspiracy theorist freak, so I just, I like it. I like that both of my worlds get to play in between the lines. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right in here. We have Painting the Roses Red, covering up errors, and becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger in a fresh perspective. Okay, this is my covering. This is my, no matter how many red roses you paint, the next bloom is still white. No matter, this is also my Little White Lies card. To me, this is something that started off as something small that became way too large to cover up. So what you thought you were going into initially, which was like, oh no babe, no, I didn't do that, and da-da-da-da, or no mom, I went this way instead of that way. Like these little white lies that just, kind of all added up. And as these white rose bushes are blooming, and you're right here freaking throwing buckets of paint on them, you do realize that you missed that one that's gonna bloom white anyways. So you're basically, to me, you're waiting for the blow up. You're waiting for the blow up. You're waiting for something to just blow up in your fucking face. Sorry. Ooh. I'm sorry. That was very angry energy. Sorry, let me calm myself down.
That was angry energy.
Okay, we have becoming braver, resilience, experience, growing stronger, and fresh perspective. You're ready. You're ready to face it, though. One way or another, you know it's coming out. It's gonna come out in the open. You're just at this point, you're past this painting the red roses. You're like, fuck it. I can't. There's not enough paint in the world to cover up all the mistakes I've made. So you're just kind of sitting here waiting. You're waiting for the confrontation. That's what I feel.
Oh no! What do we do? We have to do it again.
Starting off the reading, we have the devil. Being chained to toxic cycles, toxicity, addictions. Could be drinking, could be smoking.
Stay back. I refuse to become ugly like you.
Does anyone have a green key?
Yeah, I do. It's under the bridge.
It's very possible that you feel like you're just embodying this energy at this point.
It's under the bridge.
You feel like you're the toxic person in all of this. You are
I just wanted company.
detoxicity. To be honest, that could be a little over-exaggerating, Scorpio. It could be. But let's keep going before we make any decisions. The fall, we have the strength.
Can you give me an amen? Amen.
You're looking for the strength within you to really hold back from this toxic energy, or hold back from, like, bless you, God bless you, bless you, moving towards whatever it is that's keeping you held back and bound. The release is the Hangman, Piscean energy. You need to change your perspective. You need to shift your perspective, and you need to shift it quickly, because waiting for this confrontation to blow in your face isn't going to do anything for you. Not a damn thing. Okay. The madness, which is the insecurity you have moving forward, is that you cannot end this toxic cycle. The world, Leo, Taurus, Aqua, and Scorpio energy. You know that you know that you need to find the strength in yourself to walk away from this toxic fucking energy. The wisdom, we have death, Scorpio energy, rebirth and transformation. You know that you're in the middle of a transformation. You know this. You know this. You are very well aware. The Tower, Scorpionic energy. And the challenge is that you still don't want to let go of control issues. You just don't. You want everything to go the way that you want it to go, or you don't want it at all. And that's not fair, because the universe, trust me, the universe is like your really strict parent. You don't want shit, they'll take it all away. All of it. It's not about getting it the way you want. It's about getting what you want. But if you're going to be a little spoiled brat about it, then the universe is just going to take all the shit back. Like, you don't deserve anything if you're going to be a little shit about it. Okay, the Ascent. We have the Wheel of Fortune. I think you've already had a sneak peek knowing that this Wheel of Fortune is supposed to spin in your favor. But I think because you are choosing to live in this toxicity still, choosing to try to cover up your mistakes, choosing to wait till this confrontation blows up in your face, you are not, you're not going to get anything benefit. Nothing's going to benefit you. And like anything you touch will perish until you do right. Like that's just, it is what it is. Like you can't do things half-assed and expect everything to go good for you. Of course, the awakening, the final judgment. You need Sagittarian energy. You need to make you need to make this call. Either you're gonna get stuck in this toxic cycle over and over and over again, live tower after tower, you know, never truly go through your transformation. The Wheel of Fortune will never fucking turn in your favor. And the only thing that's going to end up happening to you, Scorpio, is that you're going to end up stuck. Let's see these outside influences. We have the magic of the Colon Druid. Caution, secrecy, and wary. The Crane Bag, Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter, and Choice.
Dude, just shut up and mute.
The Return of Aphrodite, Temple, Birth of the Goddess, Guidance, Goddess Energy, and Treating as Sacred. And Endurance, Keep Going. You're keeping this choice a secret from the person that you actually truly care about. Whether this is a toxic addiction that you're trying to hide, whether it has to do with drugs or not, because I mean, there's different kinds of toxic addictions. You could be addicted to sex, you could be addicted to lying, you could be addicted to fucking you could be addicted to a certain kind of sadness. I'm dead. Like, you could really be addicted to anything. Like, that one came out really good. I'm like low-key patting myself on the back for that one. I think the person that you truly care about is the person that you think that you're protecting. And I think that the more that you think that you are protecting them from this addiction, the more you're hurting them. And I think that you're coming to this conclusion, or you're understanding that your indecision is hurting this person indirectly, whether you know it or not. But I think that you do. Either subconsciously you do, and that's where you're getting this resilience and turning towards this new perspective, knowing that the person that you're relying on to keep this secret, or the secret that the person that you're hiding the secret from, in order to save their feelings, I guess. You know, we're gonna go with that because that's the most logical thing I could get here. It's gonna end badly. It's gonna end badly. You want this to be a confrontation. You want to keep this a secret. You want to keep this choice that you're waiting. You know that you're waiting. I'm telling you, you're waiting for this shit to blow up in your face. And the more you wait for it to blow up in your face, you're going to lose what you love. Tell me about the devil energy, please. The illusion of options. Options, options, options.
Options, options, options.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So let me say my story. I was with Alex just
Stand in your power. You know that this is what you want to represent. If you want to represent this stable, loving person, you have to be a stable, loving person. You have to have the strength in you not to fall for this toxic energy, not to fall for this illusion of options, not to fall for the fantasy of having this person, that person, that person, and that person. You know? That's if you truly love someone, though, because if you don't love them, then you should just let them go. Because that's not fair. What is the Hangman doing here? You're withholding information about something that you're healing from. And you are trying to heal. I understand there is healing here. There is a almost like a working towards the end of this toxic cycle. And you could see it, like you could see victory at the end of this toxic cycle. Tell me about death for Scorpio, please. There is something that you definitely put in a lot of work in. But there is either a missed opportunity or a complete rejection of whatever it is that you have been working. You thought that you were putting effort and growth and something that you thought was going to come into fruition ended up being a missed opportunity or a complete rejection, and that was the tower moment in your life, or the most recent tower moment in your life, Scorpio. Tell me. Yeah, and there's no communication here. This person that you're healing from, that you put a lot of work into, the one that either A, rejected the offer, or B, there was just a missed opportunity here altogether. There's no communication. Talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune, please. Talk to me about the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. Yeah. There's no communication. There was even a blockage here because there was an offer of a new beginning of love. A new beginning in love. Tell me about judgment. You blocked this new beginning in love because there was already a foundation being built. Tell me more. It was possibly a offer. Oh. Okay, well, for others of you, if you didn't reject this new offer in love because there was already there was already someone else, like you already was in a commitment with someone else, you blocked it because this was a workplace like a workplace romance, like not trying to date somebody that you work with. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles. But the offer still stands. And that's why you feel like you need to block this. Tell me about this outside influences, please, for Scorpio. You're starting to feel really regretful about rejecting this beautiful offer.
Emergency meeting. Debbie, emergency meeting. I found an emergency meeting.
Tell me a little bit more about Keep Going. And it's kept you really, really stuck in your head.
I want to play some of these games.
I think she thought I was handsome or something. She started following me. She was doing tests, and I was doing tests as well, so I don't know who it is.
Under the deck, we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Three of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles,
It was not light.
the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands upside down.
Still
There was a choice here.
Oxygen.
And when that choice was made, somebody was heartbroken. Completely heartbroken. Possibly this Empress here. Libra. Shh. Libra, Cancer, Taurus, Aries energy. Because this person saw the whole 9 yards with you. They saw 10 of Pentacles is the house, the family, the home, money in the bank, you know, like the career, the whole 9 yards. They saw this future with you. They also saw you juggle it basically right in front of them. And there's this sense. There's still this sense almost like this 4 of Cups energy down here. Like to me, because the 4 of Wands is a marriage card. It upside down means rejection to me.
Ooh, 3, 4. Emergency.
But somebody's not letting it go. Somebody still wants to take a leap of faith because they know that this is their happiness. Oh, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio.
Kiddo, kiddo, kiddo.
Let's see what the moon messages have. We have nothing will come of this situation. Nothing is yet set in stone. And expect powerful change. And you know what's funny is I see nothing twice. And this is what I'm telling you, Scorpio. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Like, regardless of what you think that you're doing to protect this person's feelings or protect them from whatever, like, this is a gift that you're juggling. This is something that the universe has given you, like, because they assumed that you deserved it. Now, what you do with your free will when you receive these gifts is up to you. However, the universe will take the shit back. It is what it is. Like, you want to act like you have nothing in front of you. Okay, you're going to have nothing in front of you. And don't be surprised or don't let it hurt your feelings when it happens. Alright, you have 2. Alright, we have 18 and 36. It's crazy because 18 plus 18 equals 36. It could be that you guys are both mirroring this energy. You could be dealing with a twin flame, Scorpio. We have nurturing, taking care of others. When you are a mother, you are never really alone in your thoughts. A mother always has to think twice, once for herself and once for her child. This card may represent the nurturing nature of a mother embracing her child, a teacher guiding his student, or a master training his apprentice. Each balances the desire to protect and provide direction to those under his or her care, with the need to also allow room for personal growth. We can prepare them, inform them, advise them, but eventually there will come the moment when we will need to resist the impulse to reach out and instead must let them fall. When they rise again of their own accord, we can take comfort in knowing that we taught them well. I think that Gemini got these same 2, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you could either A, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you have a Gemini placement. Entrapment, limitations, restrictions, and complications. We have more ability than willpower, and it is often an excuse to ourselves that we imagine that things are impossible. We are entangled by obstacles, real or imagined, that restrict our wishes and actions. Whether by ignorance, self-doubt, or a paralyzing fear, we allow them to control, limit, or imprison us. If we could just summon the strength of will and confront them, we might face them down and ultimately overcome them. In doing so, we are free to fly once more. This is an angel without flight, her wings entangled by troubles, obstacles, and fear. In her suicidal pose, Red ribbons entwine her wrists like streaks of blood, but her entrapment is a consequence of her own fear. Blinded by anxiety, she is unaware that the nearby sword could be used to cut her ties and set her free once more. There's a codependency here in the background of all of this. I don't know who the codependency is to, Scorpio. It could be a family member. It could be an ex. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you for sure. I know for sure that this third party is something that is codependent, someone that is codependent on you, and it's keeping you entrapped. Not only is it keeping you entrapped, it's keeping you entrapped in your mind because you think that you cannot provide for this person. Or you feel like you can no longer provide for this person. And if there is a reason that brought you to that conclusion, Scorpio, it's for a reason. If you can't help that person anymore, it's time to let them go.
Debbie, you'll be screaming my That's actually true.
Attack pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation as are merely calls for help. I'm telling you, there's a codependency here. Energy flows where my intention goes. And the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. You know what you have to do. The universe works fast while I'm having fun. Release all of this toxic energy. Everybody, there's a time in everyone's life where they get cut off, you know? I think we all do at some point. You know, that some of us earlier than others, you know? Some of us get thrown out 17 and a half, 18. Some of us don't get thrown out till they're 30. It is what it is, you know? Some people learn faster than others, but the thing is that even if you're not, actually, let's do this, especially if you are not a parent and someone has a codependent issue, not a codependent issue, but a codependency on you, you need to realize that you're not their parent. You're not their mother. You're not their father. You are not meant to provide for them. They're adults already. So that being said, they need to be providing for themselves. B, you are an adult too, and you need to do for you first. And then when you are whole and you are ready, if you do feel like you can provide for this person, that's fine. But do realize that even though you're good within you, you are still feeding into a toxic conversation. You're still into a toxic cycle. And it's not going to go anywhere. You're still feeding into that codependency. You hear me? All right, Scorpio. I hope that this helped. And I'll see you guys for the November readings. Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.